All right, guys. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to Lofi Poet. This is our weekly show, typically around 8:30 p.m. New York time. But hey, sometimes we got kids. We got to get them to bed. To join you in this journey into poetry, there's me. Hello, guys. My name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. What's going to happen is for the next half hour, I'm going to be giving you some prompts, giving you some beats. Each prompt will last for about 10 minutes. And then we will switch prompts at the end. You can see in the video description, we have a Google Doc where you will be able to share what you got. If you have something that you think you would like for us all to see, and then we erase that and start from scratch on the next stream. All that being said, let's begin with our first prompt. So prompt number 1 is, give me a moment and I will write this. And this prompt will end at 8:58 p.m. New York. Just a note. Take a look at this. Prompt 1 out of 3 is this: why I stopped blanking. Whatever the blank may be, fill this out. Work on the poem. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Welcome to Lofi. All right, guys, first prompt is out of the way, which means we are on to prompt number 2. Let us take a look. And again, a reminder, if you want to share your work with us, there is a link in the Google Doc where you can post anything you feel comfortable with us seeing. But here's your second prompt, prompt 2 out of 3. This will take us through 9:08 p.m. New York. I want you to use a nature image to capture a scene of joy. Nature image that shows joy to your reader. We'll see you again in about 10 minutes. Once more, this is Lofi Poet with the verse. All right, guys, we got one more prompt. Hopefully, the words are coming easy tonight for you. Let's take a look at what our final act of poetry is going to be tonight. It is this prompt 303. It's at 918 New York. I want you to write about how you find an apology letter on your windshield. You find an apology letter on your windshield. See where it goes. This again, it's Lofi Poet. We'll see you guys in about 10 Well, guys, you have survived another edition of Lofi Poet. Hopefully, at least one of those prompts was able to take you somewhere with your words. If you are interested in sharing, you're more than welcome to put it into the Google Doc. I'm going to put down what I was able to do. I was working on the first prompt the entire time, I'll be honest. But if you sometimes we see people doing all three of the prompts. Sometimes people all put all three prompts in the same piece, which is wild. And again, you can find that if you look at the video description. I'll put it in the chat as well, in case you're curious. Allow me to share my screen, and we will take a look and be on our way. Give me one moment. I'm going to share the document with everybody. All right, so like I said, I was working with the first prompt. Our first prompt for the evening was why I stopped blanking. Why I stopped blanking. Zoom in a bit, make it a little easier to see. No title yet. There will be a title at some point. This is a very rough first draft. More than any chocolate chip scone after a lousy showing at dinner. It's the 1,000th answer that is hardest to give, my child. My child who is so curious why a dog would think to pee on the mums my wife planted in a desperate push for any color, has never been satisfied with the truth or the lies I tell. The dead goldfish is not floating through sewer pipes to a treatment plant, or barrel rolling with his finny friends somewhere in the Pacific. The sky is not the same marble as his eyes, because of how light reflects, or how the gods ran out of atomic tangerine. I think it could become something if I stick at it. We'll see. We will see, though. Okay. But regardless, I'm not seeing any other poems, which is cool. If you would like to join us, just again, some updates on things we got going around, because we always got things happening here. Some quick reminders. Ooh, someone's sharing something, maybe, as they make some decisions. Just some quick reminders about some things with us. Tomorrow, if you're in Columbus, we have a couple things going on. We have, firstly, Photo Thursday. So if you would like to get a headshot of yourself and also recording of yourself reading a poem, we have that opportunity for you. That'll be 12 to 1:30 p.m. at Roosevelt Cafe, Roosevelt Coffee House on 462 West Broad. It's one right next to, it's close to COSI. It's like a block or two from COSI. Okay. In addition to that, in the evening, we're doing a workshop. We're taking a look at Mary Oliver's A Poetry Handbook. We're going to be looking at a section of that, looking at some things that she thinks are things you should avoid in your own poetry to see what lessons we can learn from that. We have a couple spaces left. I believe we have about 3 spaces left for that. Friday, we have our poetry open mic production. Okay, we're limited to 6 readers, and we record you reading a poem. You bring 3 poems, you read them, we record you. We then afterwards send you that professional level recording of yourself so you can use it on your socials or things like that. So if those sound like opportunities you would like to hang with us, do that. Oh, and then I should also say Saturday is our first edition of Saturday Ekphrastic. We're going to be at the Art Museum 10:30 to 12. Now, currently, we don't have any free tickets. All our free tickets are claimed. But if you would still like to hang out with us, pay your own way at the museum, but do some Ekphrastic type exercises with us at the museum, we would love to have you. Okay, we'll be there again from 10:30 to 12. We'll be meeting right in the atrium area, right at the opening, right from around 10:30 to 10:40. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Look, there's a lot of poetry resources out there. Let's take a look at one piece here. Thank you for sharing. This poem is Why I Stopped Crowning. Let me just change our view. Thank you again for sharing with us. To crown, as in to give someone a gift they don't deserve. Crowning, as in to birth yourself into a world cold against the skin, the metal cap over a tooth as a stopgap to decay. To crown is to make mighty, in place above the rest. It is ceremony, pomp, and circumstance, but I've learned not everyone can carry a crown, nor handle being birthed or enveloped. I can only stand absence, the ghost of expectation, weighing me down. Thank you so much for sharing that. We appreciate you sending your work with us. We appreciate that. Guys, we'll be back with more Lofi Poet next Wednesday, right again around 8:30 p.m. New York. We hope to see you this week at some of our events. Otherwise, we'll catch you when we can. Once more, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. You're hanging out with the Versus Poetry. We'll see you all later. Hope you guys have a good day, have a good night, and a good afternoon. Take care, guys. Bye.